Today we are playing with Play-Doh and I'm going to show you how to create an invitation to play using Play-Doh. So let's get started. Just as we created the Play-Doh box, we are going to use the same element for using our Play-Doh tray. What's different here is that you can actually theme your tray if you want to. It is not required, but you can. So if you want to do a Halloween theme, you would play along with the theme and the items that we need for each of the compartments. If you want to do an ocean theme, you would theme the items to do the same. So for example, if you want to do a Halloween Play-Doh theme or like a pumpkin theme, you would choose an orange Play-Doh, maybe some green Play-Doh to play along with the colors of a pumpkin. If you want to do a ocean theme, you would use green and blue Play-Doh. But they actually is the same. We are playing with Play-Doh. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a generic invitation using the items that we created with our Play-Doh box. So if you haven't watched that video on how to create the Play-Doh box, I suggest you do that one first before you create your invitation to play, so that you have the elements that we need right on hand. I always like to start with a tray. This is what's gonna give us space where we are going to play. I also like to share with my son to always keep the Play-Doh inside the tray. This way you're going to avoid having Play-Doh go all over the floor or around the table. So always Play-Doh in the tray. And if you get them used to this right now, it's gonna be a lot easier as they get older and more independent when it comes to playing with a Play-Doh tray. So the first thing we're going to start for our Play-Doh tray is obviously Play-Doh. And in this case, we have either homemade Play-Doh that we did for our Play-Doh recipe, or you can use store-bought Play-Doh from the store. So the first step is, what things can we add into our tray that we can use to poke into the Play-Doh? Straws, buttons, little toys and gems, maybe seashells. Those are all fun things that they can use their finger muscles to strengthen those and push those into the Play-Doh. That's just a fun way to free play. The next activity that we want to set up on our tray is pattern making or mark making. Cookie cutters are great for that. You can just press them on into the Play-Doh and they can make a mark. You can use rolling pins that have different patterns. You can use wooden cutouts or rubber stamps or even Play-Doh stamps. Just look around your house and maybe a bottle top, it can make a nice circle. So see what you have around to make this type of patterns. Anything that can make a mark, define a mark into the Play-Doh. Our final step to create our invitation to play Play-Doh tray is going to be our cutting tools. And this is just very simple. If you have scissors for Play-Doh or little knives that are not sharp, these are great tools that you can add in to your play. Now you have all the tools to create your invitation to play. Using a tray, marking tools, poking tools, or cutting tools, your child is going to have an amazing time. So now it's your turn to create an invitation to play using Play-Doh. Get your tray, get your supplies, and show us in the Facebook group what you have created. I can't wait to see it.